Hello, Model Railroad fans. Well, I'm back in San Antonio, and in this video, I wanted to go over the history of my layout here in my garage in San Antonio. I picked up a lot of viewers from the last summer up in New Hampshire, so I want to just do a little history of this layout and my journey through model railroading starting in 2017. So imagine right now the ABC Wide World of Sports theme song. And this is an introduction to one of the older videos I made. And I love this thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. I've been through a lot of agony of defeat in this hobby, and I've had all those things happen and more. So here's the layout when it was in its 4x8 stage. It eventually grew to 6x16. And I'm just going to show you some pictures along the way here, and I'll add a comment here and there. Otherwise, I'll just let the pictures speak for themselves. You can see on the left the end of the original 4x8. Now we're starting the second 4x8. I think I had 11, I counted one time, I had 11 or 12 different operating positions where I could, do operations in different industries. I have a lot of industries packed into this layout. Now this layout is gone, and toward the latter half of this video, I'll show you how I built my new layout here, and then in the next video, I'm going to uncover the layout and talk about some goals I have for this winter. So again, this is part of the original layout here. Then I added about a foot on each side. This is the near side. That's the far side with the docks. And I do a model railroad drama series. Season 3 is really good. If you guys haven't seen that, you might want to watch it. I make fun and poke fun at the people that watch my channel and comment the most. I just have a blast making these videos. There's some stop motion and smoke and fire, and there's zombies and whatnot. So here I've torn it all down, starting the new layout from scratch. So I used AnyRail 6 to design the layout, and I wanted multi-level. So this is the lower level plan, and then this is the upper level plan, and it changed a lot as I went through the build process. I always paint my cork before I start. I don't like the look of the old cork. So here's the main level with the track down. It's running trains pretty quick. Here's a JMRI set up with the lower track plan and my switch motors underneath. I use an Arduino to talk to the computer. Here I'm doing foam work. I cut a lot of foam making this layout. Seems like I was always cutting foam. So here's the left side where I'm elevating up to about 6 inches, I think, 7 inches at the top. I got a tunnel that'll run through there. Here I'm working on the more foam. You can see here's the tunnel. Got foam on top for the mountain. I'm working on the other side of the layout tunnel. Sculpt the mold all over the lower level. Putting in the tunnel portal here. This bridge, I wanted to make this like the KDY, but I couldn't do it, so I had to completely change the plan on that. This other bridge here, and I eventually replaced that, as you'll see later. I sculpt the mold in plaster cloth. Yeah, I'm working on another mountain and tunnel. My seams weren't too good. I had to work on those quite a while to get those cleaned up. Yeah, you can see the foam along the sides. That's a board down the middle where I have to measure the supports for the second level. Here's the second level on it, piece of plywood. Here I'm got the two bridges, change of plan. Now I'm laying out the track work on top. And here you see another angle. I kind of followed what I had originally planned, but there's modifications. There's the supports I put in to support that plywood. I took it off and did the track work and the wiring and the smails, put it back on. One of my smail wires fell off. I had to jack it up and fix that. It's a tunnel. Coal Mountain I'm working on there. Here I'm running a train all around the layout for the first time. Yeah, it's a layout. Run trains. Yeah, so it'll go up and come back down the same incline, and then it reverses up on top. It can reverse on the bottom, so I can change directions either way. I like that. Here I'm putting in the road system, which is kind of a last minute thought as I'm working on this. You can see the Sculptamold now on the sides. I tried static grass, failed at that. Took my super trees up north, started those up in New Hampshire. And more running train here. And you can see this kind of a top view, give you a good overview of the layout. I had so many buildings on the first one. I wanted tunnels and mountains and stuff like that. Here I'm running two trains. You see the white paper there. I'm planning out the roads. Yeah, planning roads. And I'm running three trains here. Got a green train up on top there. This is my unit oil train. I have 4 different unit trains. Here's one of my, I'm not afraid to show my mistakes and get my foghorn going. It's kind of a running joke here with my viewers. Trailer on flat car. I got cattle cars. I was running 3 trains on the layout in this one. I got some maintenance away equipment here, running multiple trains. There are multiple trains. It has some really interesting angles that I'm going to work on for recording videos of the trains. That was my Bloody Nose fleet. Here I'm doing landscaping with trees and grass. These are just JTT trees. I buy them at Hobby Lobby and stick them on the layout. I'm not trying to do anything real fancy here with scenery. All those trees are just little cheap trees you get. I'm not trying to do super trees here. There's a good view here. That's a steam locomotive a guy in the neighborhood brought over and ran. It's a beautiful sound. I don't think I'll ever get one. There's a crossover I did late in the year, and I like this view. I think it looks cool. Yeah, got my scenery on. There's that steam locomotive again. And I got a couple of trains here. I did a couple of little stories here, one of which was switches were questionable. People thought they might fail, but yeah, sometimes things go right on the Freddie Model Railroad. I built this church. I got to build this cemetery this year, but I'll talk about that in the next video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.